down from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the hill, the big righty, Adrian Hauser. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with the runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, number 59. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And he deals. Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one in the air center field. Kellner makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
That is good. The left field.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And a foul ball. Lindor stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one's in there, and a count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The punch out there, and there are 2 down.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Pete Alonso.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. The pitch. Into center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Hauser, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Adam Duvall at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the ground. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Fall off foul. Kicks and fires.
1-2.
And now 2-2. Got it. That's one out at the bottom of the second.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
And a curve misses outside. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And the right-hander deals. And that's a little bit high. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swung on, broken back, grounded to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Here's the second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch misses.
You come into the game knowing that Unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And he takes a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Orlando Arcia. There's a strike. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and he ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's Zach Short. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at second. Just missed.
2-1.
Top of the third, no score.
The other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Jared Kelenic. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
Man on second, two down. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Alonso. And that is the inning. One left for Atlanta, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And ball one. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball. And that's down and away. deals. Sliced hard but foul. Three and two now. Now fly ball to right center. Kelman calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Wouldn't chase that time.
One ball, no strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. That misses, and that's ball one. Foul ball there. Right side. On the move. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ignacio Alvarez. And the right-hander back to work. And a curve is down and in.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. Matt Olson up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the miss struck him out. number 2.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now Adam Duvall. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a pitch. That's in there. And a count 1-1. Righty to the plate. That misses. Ball 2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Two outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. Out towards right center field. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Bottom of the 4th. So now here's the Mets DH. Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Ball 1 there. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's the automatic. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back, left fielder.
J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second base when he starts that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best play.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and he just misses. That one ripped right center field. Kelman ranging back. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 down, and next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Hauser back to work. Murphy, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Arcia takes low, 2nd trip to the plate in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Right through there for a strike. 3-1 now. High fly ball, right field. McNeil drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Zach Short. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The pitch. Out to short. Toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
The right field.
love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
In the air, left field. Rosario under it, and there's one down.
Now the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one a little bit high. 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 5. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Jared Kellner. Hauser back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 72 getting ready to go. Minaya, a left-hander, also throwing. Slap the other way, foul. Up the middle, Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Stays alive. Check swing and a 0-2. Appeal first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. Bounce to third. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now back, the first baseman, Matt.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adrian Hauser won't go any further tonight. And that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Sean Manaea taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Matt Olson. His split numbers between June and July there. That one catches the zone. Going one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs. This one popped up. In position. And that is that. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. 1-1. Just missed. That misses the zone. 2-1. Line drive, base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Right through there for a strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. To short, could be two. There's one. On to Olsen. That's two.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself. And it's a nice job. We're closer to getting out of this inning.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. another ball. To the right side, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and attacker that rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. First pitch, not close. The lefty fires. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Number 72 gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So here's Murphy now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for his strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So the tying run at second. Swings through that.
Oh, just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now. And here is Orlando Arcia. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. The tying run is 90 feet away. And it skips into dirt. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And fouled off. That's outside. And the count's full. Zach Short next to bat for the Braves. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air out towards right center. McNeil sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Joe Jimenez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And Martinez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy is for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives. What a play.
No, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
Pete Alonso now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's a fair ball. And now it's Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now the right field.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now at the plate, number 11. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Two on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Well, cut off now to the plate. He's in there. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ronaldo Lopez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good eye right there. Tyrone Taylor waiting to hit for the Mets. And the pitch. Right down the chute, and now it's 3-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Over the dirt, can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Minter also throwing. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one is inside, ball 1. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Zach Short. And he deals. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Maton appears to be getting loose. Young also getting ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jared Kelenic. Next up for the Braves. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
0-1. And there's a ball. He swings and fouls one off. Short gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. Ball one. That's inside. Next offering upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one pushed foul. (3-2). Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one gone. Marcell Ozuna will hit next. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two on, one out. And he grounds one back up the middle, flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. Then he can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at Citi Field. And now, Brandon Nimmo.
Designated hitter.
Lopez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The right-hander back to work. Hard ground ball, base down. And the leadoff man aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. A nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
New pitcher for the Braves, A.J. Minter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike. And the pitch. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside. That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Hit hard, that gets through. Around third. 1 run across. Now 2 runs scored, and it's an 8-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. center, and it drops in. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kelman makes the grab. Runner tags for third. He'll score the sac fly, and they now lead by 9.
Yeah, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now it's the second baseman.
Second baseman.
That's to third. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Taylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And now the lefty.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped but foul. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Vientos, the runner at third. Taylor at first, 2 out of the inning. Ball 1 low. High fly ball out to center field. Short on his way over. Corrals it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 9 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Queens, here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now back, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
And now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Fought off foul. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. Braves down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Eddie.
So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. One strike away. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Popped up. Vientos gets under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
The final line.